This monk just got on a plane. I saw the flight attendant's back. Suddenly there were traces of blood. The monk wanted to get off the plane but couldn't make it, so he started to recite. This is the scariest Thai horror movie of the year. 2/12 heard at the premiere. There were 2 female spectators who were scared to the point of fainting at the theater. What's it all about? Let's find out with the movie. The horror scenes were covered by us. Don't worry, guys. Have you seen the whole video? Please comment in the comments section to find out who. It's like distilled water. An inhuman airline company in Thailand, after painting and renovating the plane. If there has been an accident, it will be used again. This plane's new number is 407. The previous accident, the 36 passengers on board died. Only 1 flight attendant survived. New is the lucky flight attendant. The 407's current destination is Phuket There were a lot of tourists there that night. Crew members take turns in position. New passes next to the plane and suddenly stops. There's a bad feeling in my heart that's hard to say. Paybank engineer. I heard an unusual noise in the plane. Should go to check. A shadow passed behind. When I wanted to go out, the door was locked. The passengers also boarded the plane. Gift is playing the game. Suddenly there's a leather ball rolling in front of you. She threw the ball back. The next second the ball rolled back. The gift saw a boy showing half his face. Now a monk came in and sat near the gift. Flight attendants walked through their rows of seats. Oh my god, there were blood footprints behind her. The monk was so scared he wanted to run down. But not in time. Can only start reciting sutras. The gift came to question the monk. Did you see it? The monk lied that he didn't. I didn't see anything. The plane is about to take off. Flight attendants and pilots dance a dance routine. Welcome to the passenger cabin full of joy. But they absolutely can't believe that. This flight will take me to my resting place. Finally, the pilot prepared the food but couldn't open the cabinet. Knew through there banging a hole in the corner. Make the door pop open. This makes. You are more certain? The 407 was the plane that crashed last time. New turning head. I saw a ghost that scared me to death. People ran to see nothing. In the passenger compartment, he is still flirting with girls. He goes straight to get acquainted. After hearing that I don't have a boyfriend, I'm happy to go to the bathroom. My hair just washed. He called himself too handsome. You have to pay the penalty before you get off the plane. But suddenly, 2 blood-stained arms appeared from behind, scratched him in the face and left a scratch. When I returned to my seat, I found the wound. I asked the stewardess where she was. The wound naturally disappears. This plane is about to happen. The plus version suddenly stood up. I want to get off the plane. Then the blood vessels in the face turned black. Are you going to turn into a zombie? But this is not a zombie movie. The bald man raised his arms out of control. Suddenly his head rotated 180 degrees. Then fainted off the floor. Everyone who was at the scene trembled. 7 steps to getting near the test. Is your bald head still breathing? How long will you stand up again? Just like normal people. By this time the plane had risen to an altitude of tens of thousands of meters. Suddenly I saw the brand new plane rusting. Even older souls appear. The ghost is staring this way. They scared the ball so much that they rushed back. There's a problem with the plane's air pressure system. The alarm of the control compartment is constantly flashing. The co-pilot goes to the mechanical site to check for trouble. You quickly keep the ball out. The co-pilot continues to check. I stepped on something dirty and tried to turn on the light. Mom, how many ghosts are watching? The co-pilot screamed for an hour. Then your face is lifeless. And then suddenly went through the wall into the control room. The plane is still moving. Exactly as planned. After he came in, a ghost covered his eyes. The captain is bad for a blind pilot. The plane crashed towards the dark clouds with thunder and lightning, but no one knows. After the ghost took control of the plane, body also appears modified. New spray paint turns into a kit. Serious rust. You can see through the glass. The passengers inside were dressed in clothes 15 years ago. Ghosts start harming passengers. It's destroying the oxygen system on an airplane. At an altitude of tens of thousands of meters. The people in the cabin are severely hypoxic. A flight attendant died on the spot. The passengers began to writhe in agony. Ball. I saw a passenger suddenly hip-hop on the floor. I saw everyone near death. Quick Ball, take out emergency oxygen mask RA. Have you ever seen a stewardess so sexy? A food cart is pushed out. Then the flight attendant showed up. The face is very vivid. She's too professional. He became a ghost and still serves people. Like wearing oxygen masks for guests. The most masks. It can only deliver oxygen for 15 minutes. If there's no oxygen, people will die. Now an old woman is so nervous that she's breathing in a lot of oxygen. The fans in the back seat are unhappy. This old lady, she can breathe a little slowly. Don't leave air for others. The girl stood up to argue. She's sick, can't you see? They argued loudly on the plane. Of course there's a birthday song. That old car is slowly rolling. Suddenly appeared BA candles. The sound of blowing candles above. Each candle was blown out, and the monk was terrified. In the airplane cabin the fear has reached its peak. I'm going to push the food cart over there. I even kissed one when I went. For a little more encouragement of love, right before death. You must be a demon too. He pulled his hair over and tried to push the car in. The next second, the car suddenly disappeared. And then he started convulsing. Then suddenly stood up screaming. Mio, where are you? You abandoned us. I want you dead. When she finished, she fell down on the chair. The other passengers were so scared that they breathed. Very quickly the oxygen ran out. The ball is fixing the oxygen system. Your oxygen has been used up. Before the coma, the ball is wired. 10 minutes later everyone woke up. It turns out that the ball is based on luck, fixing the gas system. But the old man died due to his old age. Ball and New return to the cabin. The ball wants to think of a way to smash down the console door. New is questioned by fans. What shameful thing did you end up doing? The ghost said, it's because of you that we're all dead. It's at this moment the lights in the passenger compartment went out completely. And then there was a horrible laugh. People are so scared that they're shrinking together. The monk and everyone began to recite the sutras. The pilot could no longer stand New. Because of this, New told the truth. 15 years ago, New is the flight attendant on this plane. All the passengers lost their minds. It's like being hit by me. People slaughter each other. New is the only survivor. Stewardesses pushing food carts. They're all your former colleagues. New held up a flashlight and looked at the door. It's all scratches from that year. Because I wanted to open the ball control door. Everyone goes to the main warehouse when looking for tools, long legs falling from the sky. And people think of a good way to deal with it. That is, close your eyes. I didn't open my eyes. Look what you're threatening me with. My hair has not experienced life. He did not persevere long enough to open his eyes. Warm welcome. Your hair is scared. Find an axe. And then it's tossed into the air. And then hit the pilot in the face. Make the enemy die on the spot. Kill the first person. Your hair is crazy. Become the #1 killer. I don't need it anymore. Take the fire extinguisher and bang it down. Kill 2 people. Then he broke down the toilet door. Unfortunately, he hit a foreigner who was opening the door. The fan becomes the #2 killer. She wanted to find her missing gift. The result is also spooked by a food cart. Monks don't hurt AI. Just lying on the ground reciting sutras. But in the eyes of the fans, you've become a ghost. The car crashed that way. Foreign girls are also difficult to escape from. He was knocked over by a fan and hit his face. The balls go through the cabin. All passengers in the cabin were passengers of the previous 15 years. He washed his hair and was hit in the stomach by a bottle of wine. Turns out the fans finished him off. 3 people with the ball run to the mechanic. The flight attendants showed up again. Close your eyes. They got out and they invented laughing. I kept laughing at the ghosts. Hit so hard that it instantly dissipated. Suddenly the plane began to tilt, falling very quickly to the ground. Eating utensils in the car flew out and crashed them all in the chest. She's always with Pluto. The ball uses an axe to reach the door. When they came in, they were all stunned. On the glass outside the plane, there are countless ghosts crawling in swarms. The captain and co-pilot died a long time ago. They're reluctant to keep the plane balanced. At the same time, contact the commander. But the danger is not over. All the ghosts outside are crawling to the windshield. Their purpose is New. New has collapsed, finally told the hidden truth. Turned out dead. The soul of a lost colleague rises up for the New. It's natural for everyone to be saved. But that year in New York, all of our colleagues outside. Even because she herself used the door clip. Death of a career. In the end, only she survived. The plane is about to land. But the glasses are full of ghosts, so you can't see the road. Panic ball smashes the console on the machine. Maybe the ghost thinks the plane is going to crash. So they're all gone. The rust on the body also completely disappeared. The plane crashed towards the ground. Whether we can survive or not depends on God's will. On the way, the plane began to slide. The ball hurriedly braked. The last of the last. When it was about to hit the big building, the 407 stopped. The rescue car rushed to the ghost and disappeared. There were more than 20 people on board, only 4 left. New stands at the plane door. When Goodbye, 3 people think of God. I found out New didn't get off the plane. Turns out she died up there. The person who just appeared is a ghost. It's an official goodbye to everyone. The plane crash was temporarily sealed by the company. It's still listed above. 407 waiting for her new passenger. This movie is the end. This movie is called Flight of Destiny. Question of this period: do you watch from beginning to end? Then surely your liver is very large. Watch it all. Please comment in the comment section. Let us know. Thank you for your interest. Follow. Hello and see you later.